Hello everyone, my name is Linda Enedirusu and I'm here to share my thoughts with you today on Real Talk with Led. I just want to talk about something very briefly and I'll target sensitivity, being sensitive, being a nice person, being kind. Kind sometimes does not necessarily mean that it's when you give someone money or you give gifts. Kindness, humanity, being kind from the heart, not being manipulative. People are going through a lot on a daily basis. The country is difficult on its own already. So why make it more difficult for someone who is close to you? It can be a colleague, it can be your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your child, but mostly in adults, where especially those living life, workplace. Why do you have to make the workplace hostile for someone working with you? If you're a boss, why frustrate another person? Why victimize another person? You don't know what people go through every day. People deal with personal issues, and you see this head they hurt. So instead of adding to someone's pain, why not make life easy? So people have different way of receiving such behavior. You can act to me, I might decide to reciprocate it back or get a shock absorber. Some people have a shock absorber where they can absorb negativity and keep moving. Some people, it affects their mental health. So if you're a boss and you have someone working for you and the environment is not conducive, always toxic, how do you think whoever is working for you, how do you think they are going to be productive? It won't work. If you are in a marriage and you have a toxic relationship, that marriage cannot it can't work. So let's say you're a wife and your husband is coming back, your wife is always on her toes walking on eggshell, or your husband is always on his toes walking on eggshell. It's disturbing. It can damage here. People are already going through a lot. Be kind. Don't be that person that will make another person be a bad person. Let me put it that way. Because some people are naturally nice people, and you come into their life and make life miserable for them. Some might retaliate back, or maybe the way they will react to other people over time also depend on the way you have treated them. Because they are good people, you took advantage of their vulnerability and you did what you did to them, so they will put on their guard. So the next person, don't do that to them. So let's not have a world where we keep creating nasty, wicked people. Sometimes you're not a wicked person, but because you want to have a guard, like guard your heart, guard yourself from people hurting you, you just become unaccessible and you become excessively careful. But if you keep meeting kind people every day, I think it will be better over time, because we'll have good people around. If you're that person who is a narcissist, if you're that person who is a wicked person, if you're that person who naturally sit down and plot how to deal with others, to break them and hurt them mentally, emotionally, stop it. The effect won't be good. You're not creating good people in the environment. Instead, what you're doing is, over time, because whoever you hurt today Tomorrow might not want you to hurt him or her again. They will put up their guard, and they will become, instead of them being good people, they will, not because they are wicked natural, because they want to be, but because of what they have gone through over time, it just makes them become a bit tougher. Let's have a society where we help ourselves grow. Be kind to someone. Don't throw words at people anyhow. Be sensitive, because that thing you're doing to this person, think about it. Will I take it? How will I feel if it's done to me? And I discovered that people who do this are people who are naturally weak. There are people who are naturally weak, and the only way to make themselves, to make them feel better about themselves, is when they hurt other people. I've had my own share in life, so naturally you just want to be that kind person, but when you meet people and they treat you in a certain kind of way, you just keep learning your lessons over time. Don't throw your words at people anyhow. Don't sit down and intentionally manipulate others just to make yourself feel good. You will lose good people in life. Not everybody will take it. Not everybody. Some people can't fight. They will quietly just leave. Just be nice naturally, like let it come from within. Don't sit down and sit down and be wicked and think of how to deal with this person, deal with that person, just to have those people in your grip. You end up losing those people. And it's better to have nice people, good people around you. When you will realize it will be late, when you realize that you are left alone, because not everybody will tell you. They will just quietly leave you because you're toxic. Let's be kind. People are going through stuff. Be nice. I might not give you money, but I don't need to add to whatever it is you're going through. I will still make reference to family, because family is everything. Husbands, be nice to your wife. Wives, be nice to your husband. In all, my thought today is to talk to somebody out there. Be a sweet person. You don't know who you're destroying with that character of yours, with that vindictive, wicked, manipulative, narcissistic behavior. Change. You can be changing someone for the worse. You meet someone who is good, nice, and you just push them away with your behavior. Some people can see through you, so you might think you're doing it, and unknowingly the person will not know. Let's do better. In our homes, marriages, husbands, treat your wives good. When you see a woman over time, women have deep hearts. When the woman keeps telling you this is not right, and you just call it a bluff, and she stops talking and she drifts, if you let your woman drift away, I'm going to stress it, you live life like living hell on earth, because you do everything to access that woman and she will be inaccessible because of the way you have treated her in the past. Let's not regret life in old age. We might be young and think we're strong and we can do and undo, but be careful so you don't regret life in old age. So you don't look left, look right when age is not on your side and discover you have nobody around you. I'll see you next week on Real Talk with Led.